What's up, planner peeps? This is Sarah from Imperfectly Planned, and today we are planning for the month of June. June is definitely one of those months that just has a lot of stuff going on. It's the end of the school year, the start of summer. We've got swim lessons, a recital. I've got a work trip. I'm going to a planner conference that I'm very excited about. If you are into functional planning with a little bit of flair, stick around. And yes, I am still trying to figure out what to say in the intro of these videos. So thank you for hanging in there with me. Let's get into it. Okay, so June, and I've got, y'all, look at this first of all. I've got a lot going on in here. I don't know, hopefully you can see that. The planner chunk is real. This is actually the last month that I will be planning in this because I'll be moving into a new planner come July. And as you can see, there's quite a bit of a slant today. So I'm gonna at least take off the pen pouch. Hopefully that will help. And actually I wanna grab my pen out of here. Yeah, so a lot going on and I am excited to plan. So to jump in, I'm gonna move some of these stickies that have information on them. Let me double check everything else I think is good. So first I want to decorate. And I pre-selected some stuff. I don't know about anyone else, but when I think of the month of June, I think of the color blue, and then I also often think of the color yellow. Is anyone else like that where you, I don't know, the months have colors to me. Whether that is like specific to a holiday or just, I don't know, but June is blue to me. So I kind of pre-selected some of these Laurel Denise banner stickers. And then I also have some Planner Kate like banner stickers or stuff that I can use for the weeklies, I think. Yeah, these are the weekly ones. So I'll keep this for the rest of the month. And then there was this cool like June highlights section here that I was thinking about using on the dashboard. So yeah. So I don't know. To me, these two are more June to me. But this also kind of says June. I don't know why. But really this one, I think, is what I am thinking about for June. I think we're going with this one. Because like I said, it feels blue and yellow to me. So I will go with this one and set these off to the side for a moment. Let me find my tweezers. Here we go. We've got tweezers. We've got a cutter. I want to use, these are such summery colors. These are from the new Laurel Denise Academic Collection. Some washi tape. And then I also got the other ones too. I don't remember the names. But the blue goes nicely. So does the light blue. So I think we can do something with this washi. It's pretty simple. So let's jump into it. So like I said, we've got quite a bit of like random stuff going on to like close out the school year and head into summertime. Our kids are still pretty young, so like we don't have crazy amounts of stuff going on, but enough to definitely feel it. So I'm gonna focus up. I think I've sort of found a way to do the banner stickers better than I have been, and that's crooked as all get out, but guess Who doesn't care? There's no perfect in planning. And I'm about to cover it with a sticker anyway. Are you like me, or will it have to be perfect for you? Because I just don't have time. Don't have time to care. And that is a huge difference in who I am today, I think, as a mom, versus who I was even just a few years ago. So, and like I said, this should mostly cover it up anyway, so I don't really mind that it's crooked. And I was like a little high on this side anyway. Look at that. Oh well. I'm here to remind you that there's no perfect in planning. So hopefully you feel that. So I am going to go ahead and put the date dots on. I'll fast forward us. What did I just do? There it is. I'll fast forward us so that you don't have to sit here and watch me do this. Jumping in to say, if you've ever wondered about the stickiness of the Laurel Denise Itty Bitty Stickies, maybe you saw me absolutely struggle trying to get that one up. I put it down probably a few months ago, maybe even all the way back to September 2025, and they're quite difficult to get up. Do you see that? So they are definitely sticky, and I appreciate it, but gosh, is that hard to move. And I'm gonna write them in so I don't, this was in case stuff moved, which this one actually did end up moving, so I'm glad I didn't write it in yet. Okay, back to fast forwarding. There we are. I don't know if you saw me put this one down really funky, but I went and fixed it. I wasn't gonna, but then I was like, maybe. I'm gonna use this down here. I love these banner stickers. They're so simple, it's so decorative, and just doesn't require like a crazy amount of stuff. Hopefully my husband doesn't watch this because I put his Father's Day stuff on here, I realized. So maybe I'll blur it just in case he watches. And this actually will go on next month. And so I'm going to move that. And then I think what I'm going to do is flip this on its side and start writing in events. Let's see. So how do I want to do this? We've got a couple of things, like my daughter has swim this week. My son has swim this week. I am traveling for work here. And then the planner conference, I'm actually only going for Saturday. So I will update, or I'll only put something there because at the time I wasn't sure if I was going to do both days or just one. Okay. And then this is actually unconfirmed. So I might leave this as a sticky for if we have the cleaners coming on this day. I have a doctor's appointment at 1. I actually think I have a doctor's appointment at both 11 o'clock and 1 o'clock this day. So I need to call and see if they can make that sooner as well. Anyway, my ramblings. Let's see how we want to do this. I think our first house payment is due too. That's exciting. Oh, I have multiple stickies here. Didn't realize. Again, guys, if you're wondering the stickiness of these, they work for sure. Okay, and then rehearsal, that changed, and then the recital is this Saturday. So I am going to take this pen, and actually I'll be right back because I want more stickers, I think. Okay, I am back. And I kind of wish I had pre-planned what banner stickers I was going to use, because I don't quite love the color that I used for my husband's call schedule, but you know, we'll get over it. Okay, we are going to add in trash days. Let me think. This week was not recycling, so next week will be. I'm gonna put the bill due sticker here for our first home payment. And if you've been watching, you know, last month I mentioned that I want to walk through our home planner. I haven't forgotten about it. Just I want to have, you know, more information to share. And right now it's just a slow process. So I might do like more of a every 3 months kind of thing. There will be a lot more movement, I think, come the end of summer. So I'll share, or if something, you know, like I really have to plan. Right now, we're mostly just in selections. So, you know, there's only but so much, which maybe I want everyone's opinions on what we're picking, because sometimes, I don't know, I feel like I've got no idea what we should pick, and I just need help. I'm actually going to erase this and figure out the actual doctor's appointment times, because like I said, I'm pretty sure they added an appointment for me at a different time there. And then my brother's birthday is on the 1st. These cupcake stickers are so cute. I'm gonna pick this one. Actually, I'm gonna put it, where do I want to put it? Here, here, here. Anything else I want to use? I don't think so from the LD collection. Yeah, I think that's good for now. And then go write in what is owed here. And then this is, I think this might be one of the first times I'm using real pen in this section. Can we find out? Yes, it is definitely the first time I'm using real pen in the monthly section, so bear with me. We have rehearsal. I'm gonna do this here. We're gonna do yeah, we're just gonna write it here. Like that. And then I'll put the time below it. If I wanted to, I could fit it all on there, but I'm not too worried. And I hope we don't have to actually be there from 5:30 to 7:15, because that's really close to my kiddo's bedtime. And I'm just gonna put the start time then. And then the review, we're gonna put here, actually I'm gonna put it a little higher, is at 2:30. And again, I hope they go first. Otherwise, that's a really long day for a little kiddo. Okay, next, like I said, I'm not 100% sure on that. I'm gonna write Chicago here, because that's when I'm off to Chicago. We didn't know where the offsite was gonna be, but now we do. I like that I used blue here. Maybe a little forward thinking there. I knew it was, I was gonna wanna use blue for June. And then I wanna do something for CoVA. I'm just gonna write CoVA. I'm super excited. It's my first planner conference ever, so I don't know what to expect, but I like watched a little video on YouTube of someone that went last year, and it just looks like a lot of fun, and everyone in the like 757 planners community has been really kind and sweet, and I'm just looking forward to it. I'm excited to meet some planner peeps in real life and whatnot, so yeah. And then I think I'm gonna use these yellow ones. I'm gonna write swim at, I think the first one's at 3 o'clock. And then swim at, I think it's 10:30. 10:30. And I'm gonna use these yellow ones to kind of denote that. And it's every day, Monday through Friday. Monday through Friday. Let the paper relax a little bit. See if I can get this as straight as possible. So this is a busy week for my little one. We shall see how she does. And then the other one is, we're gonna do it a little higher since it's in the morning. 10:30. Also Monday through Friday. I'm saving the clippings to see if I want to use it elsewhere. And then we'll put swim down here. I have no idea how straight everything is, but you know, such is life. And then it'll go here for this week. And I already kind of did that, so I'm gonna leave that one as it is. Anyone watch The Amazing Digital Circus? That comes out this month. My husband and I are excited about that. And then I'm gonna add in Hustle Sanely events. I do, when I write things in, I kind of like, so this is the morning, afternoon, and evening. So I kind of like layer them like that. So I know, you know, chronologically how something would fall. And then like things that are all day either go at the very bottom or the very top, or reminders and things, you know. So that I think helps. I'm gonna write the time here. 5 for CoVA. And then the last thing of June will be reading discussion, I'm not going to that, so I will not write that down. There's that. And then fun thing happening that I'll mention for everyone, because odds are if you're watching this, you also want to know, but Laurel Denise is coming out with the disc collection, their disc collection, and the preview will be on the 11th. So I'm going to write that down. LD disc preview. And that is at 10 Eastern. And then the actual launch is on the 22nd. So I'll do LD disc launch. And that's also at 10 a.m. So that's super exciting. I will definitely be getting, I think it's going to be broken down in 3-month layouts, like undated 3 months, and I probably won't get a full 4 months because I have planners that I'm going to use, but I'm always curious and it's fun for me, so I will be grabbing that for sure. Dance will be over. We have swim. I have my travel, CoVA. I think that is what I'm gonna put in for now. Oh, the doctor's appointment. Bear with me. I need to look at when that is at. Okay, so like I said, I think that's it for the monthly, what I'm gonna put on there. Let's talk about habit tracking for a second because I was doing so well until I wasn't. And now I just can't stand it. And so I am trying to figure something out with that. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I just do really well. And sometimes a month just feels like too much. So I think I'm gonna try, at least for the first month of June, to do like weekly habit tracking, which I really wish there were weekly habit trackers that fit in here. Because I have the ones from Planner Kate, but they're like a little too big, which is fine because I never use the entire Saturday column, so like it can definitely overlap. But then I don't know, I just don't like to look at it on my like planning spread. I like a separate place to put it. Maybe if I even just draw lines, maybe that would make me feel better. I don't know. But we will figure something out. I really want to use these cute little dots as my bullets for my to-dos this month. So let's do it. I'm trying to kind of go a little more minimal on the dashboard, just so it stays functional and doesn't kind of lose its focus for me this month. Like there's going to be almost nearly a whole week where I'm not really going to be in my planner as much because of the travel and whatnot. I'll probably bring a small planner to come with me, but I won't be bringing this one on the plane or anything. So these are so uneven, but we get the idea. I think it's starting to rain again. I don't know where you're at, but it has been raining so much lately. But we'll do a June highlights section over here. Maybe I'll decorate these sections. Maybe I'll leave them blank. It's okay to leave it blank. Seriously. Just a reminder for everyone. That is how I'm setting up June. I think it's pretty simple, nothing too crazy. I just, as always, I want to say thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing if you're subscribed. If this seems like your kind of video, I would love it if you subscribe. That would just mean a lot and let me know that people like what I'm putting out. I'd always love to hear from you in the comments. Tell me how your planning is going right now. Anything you're struggling with, systems you're testing out, habits you're trying to build, all of it. Just whatever you want to drop down below. I read all the comments and respond to them all. Yeah, I just want to know what is actually going on in everyone's planning life. But I will see you in the next time, or I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.